And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Really, though, it was the start of that series that sunk the Rockets as they dropped the first two. They fought back, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they couldn't overcome that poor start, Kevin. They did fight back, and it looked like a Game 7 was on the way, but then Damian Lillard, the great shots in NBA playoff history, closed things out in dramatic fashion.
Brought you right out of your chair, didn't it?
Oh, big time. That was a great, great shot he made.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Out to the right wing. And he gets it to go. Dunleavy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 7. Dorsey. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it. The fast break chance.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 9 points and 4 steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
Well, he's had a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his opponents. I mean, he knows what's going on out there.
You know, often you can learn more about a team when they are unhealthy versus when they're at full strength. And last year, I thought the Bulls showed they are not and have never been a one-man show. It's all about everybody contributing for them.
Here's Prigioni. That's good. Prigioni's got 6. The Bulls leading by 7. And here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Noah the screen. Shot off the pick. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Derrick Rose.
As you said with the Bulls, there was a tendency to think that they were just Derrick Rose and 4 others. But top to bottom, this team has guys that can play.
A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Butler missing. With Rose out last year, Clark, as you said, the guys who are mostly role players showed what they can do.
Well, they're really unselfish at both ends of the floor, and that shows. I mean, they give great effort, they trust each other, they play together, and they always play hard, and they finish games strong, which I think is a credit to them and the coaching staff. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Offensive rebound.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And it's Prigioni missing.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Butler kicks to Gibson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
Shooting for Houston,
And Jimmy Butler, a fan favorite in Chicago, taken with the 30th pick, Clark, back in 2011. And he really is a tenacious defender.
Yeah, he's a tough-minded, scrappy player. I mean, you hear about his tough upbringing. It's easy to see why he approaches the game with that fearlessness and determination that he plays with.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. Johnson comes in for Pablo Prigioni. And here are the Rockets now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Ariza no luck. One-on-one fast break. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 8.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Here's Brooks, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Heinrich passes to Gibson. Back to Heinrich. Good work defensively by Smith.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And here comes Aaron Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Three seconds left. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Snell's got 10. The Bulls leading by 18. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We got Doug McDermott. Brooks is out there with Heinrich. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Mirotic in the 4 spot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Harden right side. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Harden's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston. Well, Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Now here's Brooks. And Heinrich has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. It's trailed by 16. And here's Harden for 3. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Chicago.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Remember, he was hot early, 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
Now, here is Mirotic. Heinrich outside. 5 to shoot. Here's the throwdown.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
McDermott's checked in for Mirotic. Brooks kicks to Heinrich. Back to Brooks. Shot off the screen. Good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
It's Harden with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
Assist from
Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey, and I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
Here's Ariza. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
The feed to McDermott. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ariza. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brooks kicks to McDermott. Another shot. They shoot again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, the great pass. Passing we saw in the first half is carried right over into the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Bulls making a switch here. Snell's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, it's really been this way for a few years when you look at the Rockets. They have been fantastic at getting to the line, and I think it caught a lot of teams in the East off guard last season.
Now here's Brooks. From deep. The shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. A wide open look here for Terry. It's good from long range.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Brooks kicks to Heinrich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams. The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Rockets trail by 20. Harden has a wide open look. And another 3 for Houston.
How about that for a response?
We'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on a string.
2 shots.
And Harden, a left-hander. Defenders tend to have more trouble, it seems, guys, with softballs.
Well, and especially with Harden because of how crafty he is. He's got that Manu Ginobili Euro move, the change of speed, change of direction, and then the strength. I mean, that's what separates him. He draws contact and seems to just go right through players.
Chicago calls timeout.